Oh, here we go. Oh, I hope I made this listed. I can't remember now. So this is the live sale video. So the usual things apply. If you would like to request something from the sale, and this is a small one, I mean, it's going to seem long for a little bit, but it's all by the piece. Some of the items, there aren't very many of them. And I don't think there's a single price. Let me have a look. The highest price is 25 cents, but that is our fabric samples, 25 cents each. The rest of them, I think, all under 4 cents. So I think 4 cents is your highest price point outside of the fabric samples. So what we're starting with tonight, so okay, if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're not here for the first time, welcome, and thank you for coming to my video sale. If you want to request an item, you send me an email. My email address is in the description box, and I will type it in right here. I'm not going to talk while I'm typing it, because I don't have that kind of skill. Okay, let me double check this one. So that is my email address. If you have never shopped with me before, I do need you to send me some information when you request your items. I need your real name, your YouTube name, your full address, including zip code. And if the email that you send to me is different from the one you use for PayPal, because I do PayPal billing, then let me know what your PayPal email address is. To request items, you send me the item number and a brief description. So, for example, lot number 1 has 4 parts. So you would tell me, I want item number 1, music flashcards, and then the color and how many. Because these are going to be by the piece. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 colors. We have the blue. Is that blue? No, that's green. Yellow, pink, and blue. And I will tell you, a lot of the yellow are cross-contaminated with blue, green, and or pink. And the pink, anything it rubbed up against, there is cross-contamination for that. Let's see if there's any on the ones that we plucked out here. Let me see what I can find. It'll be all the luck now that I need to show it to you. Oh, there's a grungy one. There's a nice grungy one right there. Ta-da, grungy. So these are music flashcards, and I have the little descriptor card. I don't see any, but quite a few of them have pink cross-contamination. Let's see if maybe there's some in the blue that are easier to find. Here we go. So you can see you have pink cross-contamination on here. And that's just because the card's bled. So some of the green and some of the blue do have pink cross-contamination. And on some of the yellow, there is a little kind of bluey-green cross-contamination. Not as frequent, but it is a thing. So that's how you would, so if you get to item number 4 and you're like, I would like item number 4 by the piece, tea-dyed envelopes, and then you would tell me how many you want. This is because sometimes I say the wrong thing, and I don't know I've said the wrong thing. It does happen. So it helps me clarify exactly what it is you want, because if you just say item number 4, I want 2 of them, I am going to assume that I've said the right thing, and you may wind up with something that you don't want. So if you're requesting, do send an email. Please don't do it in the comments. I want to deal, it's easiest to deal with it with one timestamp through my email. Please, and thank you. Just a short list. You can include the item, the description. You don't have to put the price. You can if you want. And I will send you back what was available. As things become not available, I will make a list in the description box, and I will update that periodically. So I was supposed to have a live sale tomorrow with Els for Christmas in July. She's got quite a lot of her own items, and I don't want us to have a 5-hour sale. So I'm going to do a video sale this evening, a video sale tomorrow, a video, a sale video for those 2 days. I'm going to let it sit through Monday where we'll do Murder Monday. And then on Tuesday, I will come in with a few new items. The only thing I may have else show is a creepy baby birdhouse mashup. I am hoping to rehome the creepy baby birdhouse mashup. And I will show that at the end. If you remind me, I'll get up on the shelf and grab it real quick and show you. It is a larger item, and it will have to be sent in a box and all that. So let's get on with the sale. Item number 1, obviously, is music flashcards. I have a lot. I think we got 3 sets at the thrift store. So this is all of them. The least of them are the pink ones. The most of them are the green ones. There's about the same amount blue and yellow. And I will tell you how many of each kind I do have as we go through. So we're going to start at the front here. So this is the informational card. And I will tell you that these are all going to be 3 cents a piece. I'm trying to pull this off here. Hold, please. So I think we had 3, maybe. It could have been 4 sets. I'm not sure. Okay, I can do this. So they are Jane Smizer Bastian, the Bastian interval flashcards. I think that they are all the same. Yeah. So these cards, it says use the same size staff and notes that students are accustomed to seeing. So this must be a standard in music. I've never seen music flashcards before I came into crafting. Like, I played the flute in high school. I never saw these. Appear on a grand staff and have stems. Help to teach intervals from second through octave. Are color coded. Yellow cards here are C major, 5-finger position. Black dot indicates right hand. Middle C position, both hands. So, and this is what they look like. So you've got a side that, step, second, E, F, and then there's a picture on the back. So that's how those work. So those are the yellow cards. The pink cards are for the left hand middle C position. Blue cards are for the G major 5-finger position, both hands. Green cards are for 6th, 7th octaves, both hands. Ask students to identify steps, skip, or repeated notes, yellow cards. Identify intervals of primed, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and octaves. Name and play the intervals in the correct place on the keyboard. Sing the intervals. Okay, so I'm going to assume, since it says play, this is probably for piano, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't really say. So we're going to start with blue. So these are all the blue ones there are here. Let me pull these ones. So they're the explaining cards. So I'll show you how many there are. In the blue, 116 of them. So that's how many there are. The color's not coming off great. The blue and the green are very similar. I had to go outside to sort these. So, but you can see, you get, and some of them are grungy. They are tea-dyed, not coffee. This is a tea-dyed item. You've got a little bit of rack marks on there. And then we'll show this other side too. The music and these are upside down, just for the record. There's some with pink on it. So there are 116 of the blue ones. So if you are interested in the blue flashcards, say you want item number 1, blue flashcards. There are 116 available. So let me know how many you would like. They are 3 cents a piece. Next, we're going to do pink. So we've got all the pink ones here. And it said the pink ones are left-hand middle C position. So there are 114 yellow or pink ones. That is really not weird. This lighting was so good for the videos and not at all good for what I'm doing right now. Let's see. Does that help any? I think that's a little better. So if you do like the flashcard, like I think CK Art still does, they do like a flashcard a day kind of thing. You can turn them into tags. They're just fun. And they were already this color, so they're just tea dyed. So if you want this one, say item number 1, music flashcards, pink, and how many you want. There, 58 of the pink. I'm sorry. There are 58 of the pink. And you may get repeats. I don't know, because there's more than one set. So I will try not to give you repeats, but it may be unavoidable. So yellow here. Yellow, there's 114 of. So the pink was the least. The yellow and the blue are pretty close, and the green is the most. So we do have, there's some pink. I just saw some. I did see some pink. Yeah, right here. So this has some pink. I don't know if that's coming out on the... This is shitty lighting tonight. There is a light pink overlay on that. Let's see if maybe we can find one that's not quite. There's one. It's very light, but it is there. There is some pink tint to a few of the cards. So if you want the yellow flashcards, you item number 1, flashcards, pink, and how many, or yellow, and how many you want. 116 of those available. And I'm not going to pull out all the green because I don't think I can hold 172 of them. So I'm just going to pull out a chunk. I think this, the pink and the green were the farthest apart, so I think the green has the least amount of pink on it. So you kind of get, you can see that there, there's some grunge going on here. There's a little bit of lacy pattern on some of these. So if you're interested in this one, this is item number 1, music flashcards, green, and there are 172 of those available. I'm going to flip this around because everything else for this part of the sale is in this other side of the basket here. So I'll slide it back in as we go. Whoop, okay. Put those in there. All right, so again, item number 1 is the flashcard. Say the color you want and how many of that color. They're 3 cents per card. Okay. Signature book pages, purple with stippling. Okay, I know where that is. There are not very many of these. There are only 7 available. So it is a signature book page in purple, and you can see the little stippling marks, which is just dots all over. That's dye, too much dye in the vat, and it settles, and it creates fun patterns sometimes, depending on the temperature, and there's a lot of things that affect it. Stippling is more common in the winter than in the summer. But, these are from a thesaurus, and there are 7 pages available. So if you want item number 2, signature book page, purple stippling, 7 available, 3 cents per sheet. Next up is, okay, here we go. I did these a little while back. These are flight log pages, so it's different parts of, when you're training to get your pilot's license, you would have one of these records, and probably if you're flying a small plane, this is how you keep track of your, so they're, and it's different stuff. Like you can see here, we've got proficiency in medical certificate history, and it did come in like a padded faux leather kind of thing. Let me get you some sizes on this. Probably help if I used inches. So it's a little, it's like between 7 3/4 and 8 inches. It's not quite 8, and it's not quite 7 3/4. And then this way is 5 inches. So it's a different size page. Could be fun for some of your journals. I won't flip through all of them. These are tea dyed. I don't think there's a little bit of grunge, but there's not a lot of grunge on any one of these. So this is item number 3, tea-dyed flight log book signature pages. They were blue to begin with, and then I tea-dyed them. 18 available, and those are also 3 cents a piece. Okay, item number 4. Okay, so we have several kinds of envelopes in here. On this first one, so this is they're all kind of pointy. This one's pointy, that's rounded, and they're all different sizes. So we have 3 of this one. Nice tea-dyed envelope. We are looking at 5 1/4, a little under 5 1/4, and 4 3/4, a little under 4 3/4. Not including, the foldy part. So item number 4 is by the piece tea-dyed envelope, pointy top, small, 4 cents per piece, 3 available. There is just 1 of these. So this is a by the piece rounded. It's got a rounded tip. Item number 5, by the piece, rounded tip, small envelope. This is a little over 5 1/4. It's like right in between 5 1/4 and 5 1/2. And it is 3 3/4. So 4 cents for that 1 envelope if you would like it. That's item number 5. And then this is item number 6. By the piece tea-dyed medium envelope, rounded top. So these are, this way is 5, a little over 5. And this way they are 4 and 2 little hashy marks, under 1/4. Okay, so there are, I think that says 13. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 15. It's 15. Let me make that mark clear on here. My 5s and my 3s do look similar. I have very bad handwriting. So I will tell you that these are a little grungier, and they do. So you can line them if you want. A lot of them are loose like this. Just happens in the dyeing process sometimes. Like this one like it was still a little stuck. And some of them are kind of grungy. So let's have a quick spin through here. They are a little darker than what is showing, but it's still a tea-dyed item. It's been sitting around in a box for a while. So this is item number 6, tea-dyed medium round tip envelopes, 4 cents per piece, 15 available. So you let me know how many you would like when you request your order. Some of the markings, so you've got an idea of what those look like. Item number 7, by the piece, these blue square top envelopes. So they were blue to begin with. These are coffee dyed, and they're a little grungier than the other. I guess I'm not really showing you both sides. So that one's grungy on the front, and for whatever reason, the sticky part didn't dye that well. It happens sometimes. I think it adds interest, So these are a blue envelope that has been coffee dyed. And there are 8 of these available. I think I had a few that were facing. Nope, it looks like they're all facing the right way. So item number 7, by the piece, blue tea-dyed, medium envelope, square top, 8 available, 4 cents per piece. Okay. Next up. Okay. Next up is our fabric samples, followed by some index cards and a few recipe cards, and then we're all done. Like I said, this will go pretty fast. Okay, so I'm going to show these one. I'm going to bring them up here, and I'm going to explain. Somebody sent me as a gift a while back, like away a while back. I kept a few for myself, but this is more than I can really use, honestly. So I'm putting some of them up. It's just a quarter a piece. Mike was nice enough to take them apart. And they've just kind of been shuffled around from pile to pile. They do have this backing on them, and there was one in here where it peeled up completely. Let me see. Oh, it was a sample piece. So these are stuck on there pretty good, I have to tell you. I don't know, like if I took them, so see this one's kind of peeling away. I think if you worked at it, if you applied heat or maybe stuck them, I don't know what would happen if you stuck this in the dryer. Like here, I think I could take them outside and set them out for a week or so, as long as it didn't rain, and I would start to be able to peel this stuff off. However, I think you could also try with the glue gun if you wanted to. Glue gun, heat tool. But some of them I found like no give at all. Like as I'm pulling this here, it's starting to come up, but I wasn't having luck peeling away any of mine. But I did think these would make, you could cut them down and put them onto a cover, or you could fold them in half depending on the design. And even possibly, what do I do with it? This is thinner than the other ones I have, but basically if you wanted to, where it actually folds is here, which is stiff because of that, of where that starts. If it started even on the other side of where this white is, it would be much easier to fold. Now it is easier to fold this way, but some of the designs don't look good folded this way. And you could trim it down obviously to whatever height you wanted. I think this might be close to Traveler's Notebook this way. But one of the problems you may feel you have with this, and I'm not discouraging from buying them and playing around with them, I'm just saying one of the things I didn't very much like was that you've got, it's nice and stiff, sure, but then you've got this part in the middle that's really floppy. So on the inside, you might have to put some lightweight chipboard or some cardstock that's, some scrapbook paper that's cardstock weight, to give it a little stability overall, since it's not all covered with this. If you were lucky enough to get it to peel away, then you wouldn't have any problem however you wanted to do it. But I was finding I wanted to fold some of them this way, and this is keeping that from happening easily. So I could take a piece like this, and maybe even a little wider, depends on how wide you want your spine. It's super lightweight chipboard. I think this is off the back of a pad of paper, like some graph paper or something, and just glue that in there. And then, you have a tiny little spine to work with, but you don't have to worry about folding it. Just, it's just a little bit inconvenient. So now that I've told you all that, different ways to work with it. If you're doing small size journals, you could easily just cut this down and put it on some chipboard, and it wouldn't matter about the backing one way or the other. So they all do have the backing. Okay, this is the back of them. So I'm going to go from this side, and I'll show you each one. It's A through double C. So we have the full alphabet plus 3 more. So 20, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, 26, 27, 28. So there's 29 pieces, a quarter each. So this is A. So this will be item number 8. A is this, it's like a green color, chartreuse maybe? I think it says on the back. Pear, the color is pear. So A is pear. And I have written the number or the letter on the back, so I won't get confused as to which one's which. So this is A, pear. B is, let's see if we can turn these the same way. B is kiwi. This pattern is called kiwi. So if you want any of number 8, please specify the alphabet number. Don't tell me the color, because a lot of them are going to be similar. Please specify the alphabet letter that goes with this, and the color if you can, so the first one was pear, this one is kiwi. So if you said I want 8A pear or 8 B, kiwi. That will make it easier for me, and I would appreciate it very much. This is number C, which is sorbet. I almost kind of like the back side of that better. If you could get that peeled off, that is pretty nifty. But you could also cut out this part and use it on something if you were so inclined. So this is C, sorbet. This is D, ambrosia. And there are some, linty bits on there. So ambrosia, number D is ambrosia. 8D is ambrosia. 8E, coral. Some of them do have strings hanging off them. So this is 8E, coral. 8F, oh, kiwi again. Okay. 8F, kiwi. 8G, coral. 8H, cardinal. 8H, cardinal. 8I, scarlet. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that one. 8J, gold. And there it is, gold. You're responsible for the lint. I would take some tape to it or a Mr. Sticky. 8K is gilt. Ooh, that's pretty. This one does have, this is where the signatures were put together. So this has some on the front that I had trouble peeling away. There's some glue on that. So this one, I don't know. Try with the heat gun maybe. But all these are sold as is. Each one is just $0.25. I'm not asking for ridiculous amounts of money for this. I've seen them go for huge gobs of money, guys. So 8K is gilt. 8L is honey. 8M is cashmere. Oops. Hold on. Trying to make sure they're all facing the same way so that when I go to look for them, I don't have them facing all different directions. 8N is cashmere. Here we go. And that is pretty subtle, actually, but there it is. 8O is cappuccino. There's that. 8P is pewter. 8Q, oatmeal. 8R is linen. 8S is lavender. I think they mean this part, the designy part. It doesn't really look like lavender to me. It looks like, I guess I can kind of see it in there, but it's not the lavender I think of, like the one I make for the paper. But it is like a purpley color. 8T is violet. 8T, 8U is stone. Oops. Is stone right here, stone. There we go. 8V is aqua gold. 8W is colonial. 8X is sky. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. 8Z is cobalt. Oh, here we go. 8 double A is cobalt. 8 double B is upside down. Cobalt again. That's why you got to say the... Oh, but they're different. I see. Okay. So double B is that one. And then double C, which is our last one, is also cobalt. There's like a piece of paper on there. Okay. And a lint thing. So there it is right there. So that is all of them. Oops. I'm trying to see if I hold this up. This is the one that's hair. Oh, there you go. That's a little better. So that's 8A pear. Okay. So that is all of the fabric samples that I have. So we're moving on to number 9. Number 9, which is index cards. Where'd they go? Okay. I tried to pick out some ones that I thought might be good for Halloween coming up. Is this? Hold, please. These are green, but they're kind of a weird shade of green. It's not quite Tentative Dawn. It's just kind of a weird, I'm just going to say green. 4x6 index cards. So you can see there's some stippling on this one. You can see it down there. Right down in here. So we'll flip through a few. You can still see the lines on these. They are very faint, though. There's some stippling on that one. This is the markings are from where, and there is some transfer of the lines. The red one. Sometimes on the back of the other card, you can see a faint. So this is all, we're just going to call it green. It is not Christmas green for sure, but it is not quite Tentative Dawn either. Oh, isn't that interesting? I don't know what happened there, but that's just a very interesting effect. It almost looks like a map, but I know it's not. So that's interesting. Okay. So item number 9, green 4x6 index cards. 3 cents a piece, 21 available. Next is apple green, which I only have a few of. But don't worry, I am working on an apple green. A couple of them are damaged, and I know some of you like that. So there are 12 of these available in the apple green. Some of them are a little bit yellow leaning. Can't control your batches. And these are coming out a little bit lighter than they really are. It's the light this evening. It's not super awesome. So, so this is apple green. So number 10 is by the piece, apple green, 4x6 index cards. Some of them are with damages, 3 cents a piece. Next, I'm going to flip the page. We have 40 of these. So this is number 17, 40, purple with stippling, medium to dark, some markings. Let's flip through this a little bit. We've got some definite over dyeing. I think these have real interest on them. Look at that. And it is darker here than it is. There is a lighter section in here, but these are coming off lighter because my lighting is just shitty tonight. So I saw one that I thought, oh, here you go. Look at that. That's got some serious over dyeing on it. It's almost iridescent. And this is purple with sparkle too, by the way. So this is item number 17, purple with sparkle, 4x6 index cards, 3 cents a piece, 40 available. Next up is orange, 4x6 index cards. And again, we do have some, there's like a big wrinkle right here. I don't think there are any tears. Oh, no, I'm lying. There's a tear right there. A little one right here. Oh, no, that's just a stippling mark. I'm not saying there might be a few dented corners and whatnot, like right there. So this is item number 18, orange 4x6 index, 3 cents a piece. There are 16 available. Here, this one's got, this one's the grungiest and it's missing a corner. I think that's the worst you're going to see in this batch. So item number 18, by the piece, orange 4x6 index card, 3 cents a piece, 16 available. We're almost done. We've got 3 items, it looks like. Okay, so this is a 3x5 black index cards. Pretty even coloring. So number 19 is black, 3x5 index cards, 3 cents a piece, 13 available. We have 5x8 index cards here. They do have they must have been stored a little bowed. That's easy enough to fix. You can run a quick iron over it. You can put it flat. You'll put it this way and put a flat book, a heavy book on top of it. You can just work at it a little bit like that until it unfolds. So this is number 20 by the piece, purple 5x8 index cards. No sparkle in these. No, wait, maybe I'm lying. Let me flip a few more. No, I don't think there's any sparkle. This is just purple. No sparkle. So we'll do a few like this. These are a little bit darker than the other ones. But I think less effects overall. There's some rubbing right here. You just need to wipe off the... when these soak for a little while and you rub them, you know, you pull like that, sometimes they get little rub marks on them. So I think gives you an idea, and then we'll... So this is item number 20, purple 5x8 index cards, 37 available. These are 5 cents a piece. So there was one item in here that's 5 cents. And the last one, only 6 of these available. These are from the dessert section of a recipe card box, you know. So we've got pie crust and banana rum pie, mocha revel cake. Ooh, cucumber souffle salad. Not in this lifetime. 70s, take back your Satan souffle. Salmon quiche. Asparagus cheese bake. I don't know about that. Golden apricot salad. Not in this lifetime, motherfucker. And daiquiri salad. Oh, no. No. What's in there? Boiling water. Lime flavored gelatin. Frozen limeade concentrate. Half cup ginger ale. Pineapple tidbits, chunks in juice. Salad greens. Oh, I think that's for the around the edge. I don't know what this is. What is that? Is that melon balls or something? Honeydew melon balls. And then crepes with cardamom cream. So there are 6 recipe cards available. They are 3 cents a piece, and they are coffee dyed. So if you're interested in that, that is item number 21 by the piece. Coffee dyed recipe cards. While I talk, we'll throw those recipe cards. We'll put some of the more disturbing ones up front. Okay, there you go. That 70s was super scary for some of the salads. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Only 38 minutes for 21 items. Have at it, ladies. I hope you'll find something that you can use and need. You know, I'm trying to get my monies together, pay my rent, and save up for my computer. So any sales are super helpful. I don't know why I just did that. I'm not done yapping yet. Get ahead of myself. I will have another video sale tomorrow. So as I was saying earlier, Els has her sales schedule, and she has, I think 2.5 bins. And that's going to run her between an hour and a half and 2 hours. And then my stuff, I'm not sure how much I have for the red and green. And I have a little bit of purple in the form of lavender. For Christmas, I thought that might be fun to throw in a little purple in the mix. After I set up the Patreon packs, not a lot left, but I will have that video out tomorrow. So I'm going to have a video out tomorrow. Els will have her live sale tomorrow. Let me grab that creepy baby birdhouse mashup. Because I think I might do it as an offer up. Hold on, though. I got to try and get up on my bed. That's not always an easy thing. I use a step stool. But the step stool's not on this end. Oh, please. Okay. I've got the creepy baby birdhouse mashup. Now, some of you were still with me when I made this. This was a couple of years ago, I think, now. I got this super fun birdhouse at Michael's, I think. And then we got the eyeballs at the dollar store. And these are picks from the dollar store, I think. Els gave me some fun fur that we dyed with Tim Holtz sprays. We shellacked the heck out of this. It's spray. It needs to be dusted off a little bit. Now the creepy baby's a little fuzzy. So we took the baby bottom. And it is, shiny hiney. We took some moss and other fun stuff. So I made you this as an offer up. I'm going to check with Els because she never has talked to me since we talked about doing the sale together. I want her to be able to have hers and for you guys not to be sitting in a sale for 5 hours. So I'll do my stuff as videos and then I'll do a recap on Tuesday. And that will be that. But I'm thinking of an offer up. So if you're interested, let me know. I don't want to waste your time on Els' sale if there's no interest. So if you're interested in it, let me know. And I will dust it up and blow it off. And so there's the arms. And we did a little scar and we did some staples. And we gave it some, we gave him some mossy underarms over here. There's a spider on this one. I will tell you, if you are going to put this on a shelf or anything, you want to put something underneath the shiny hiney because it will stick. It's just stayed a little key here. And we've got the fangs. So it's a creepy baby birdhouse mashup that I don't remember what we named the creepy baby. Does anybody remember? But so if you're interested, let me know, and I will have Els do it as an offer up. Maybe starting at $10 and see where it goes. I know I paid at least that much in supplies, probably closer to $20 for supplies when it's all said and done. Because the moss wasn't cheap. And we put a lot of paint on there, and then we had to buy some spray stuff. But I thought someone might like it, as a nostalgia kind of thing, or as a Halloween decoration coming up. But I love my creepy baby. We're going to be doing more stuff, and so I got to make room. And I thought somebody might be able to give this a loving home year round. So let me know if you guys are interested. I'll see if Els will do it as an offer up near the end of her sale. Thank you so much for watching through. Email me with your request if you saw anything in the live sale preview here, or in the video here that you want to have as your very own. So I will be holding stuff until Tuesday. We'll do the live bit on Tuesday, which will be probably mostly a recap. I am going to try and get some jelly print packs together that I'm going to discount pretty much. Next sale will be a bigger one. I have a bunch of stuff I want to put together. I have some glue booky things that are almost done. So I have a lot more stuff for my sale at the end of the month. And let me look at when that's going to be so I can let you guys know real quick. So I am doing that the weekend, the 21st. I'll be having that one on the 21st, which is a Sunday, in the afternoon, probably starting at 4 or 4:30. So it gives me 2 weekends to kind of work through. Not full weekends, but it gives me 2 full Saturdays. And basically 2 full weeks to get it all together. So I hope to see you guys there on Tuesday if you are available. Send me your requests whenever you're ready. And I will see you guys on Monday for Murder Monday. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, quick note though. Maybe they don't move anymore. Maybe they've been set in this. Before when we moved the leaves, a little bit of sand came out because we packed the bottom with sand to weight it, so that when you set it, it wouldn't like tip over if you just bumped into it. But I'm thinking it's sat long enough that this is now its position. So it's got the kind of mossy, and we made it look old and grungy and stuff. All right, so bright blessings and hugs and hisses. Bye, 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 bye. Creepy baby says bye, 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 bye. See you guys later. The end.